everybody, Ren here with stitchandtravel.com. How are you guys today? I sure hope you're doing great. I wanted to take a few moments today and I want to talk about something that's pretty serious. And it's something that a lot of travelers suffer whenever they get home from long travel. And that's travel that's more than a couple of days long, or that's very long distance travel. It's called post-travel depression. Yes, it is real. A lot of people know it as vacation blues. You've been on a trip, say you went to Cabo, and you come home and you're excited and telling everybody about it, and the next day you got to get up and go to work, and you have the worst day ever. You're sad, you wish you were back, work just isn't going right. This is post-travel depression. And it's normal. It's normal, and a lot of people suffer this. I'm one of them. Usually if I'm on a trip that is further than 100 miles away, or it's longer than 2 days, and there is a lot going on. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this guy. He's huge. It causes a lot of problems for me because I suffer depression anyway. It causes problems. Well, there's many ways to fight this, and unfortunately yesterday I didn't fight it. I had to have help. One of the big ways that we have to have help is from our spouses, our significant others, our friends. Basically, it's them getting us out from our little tiny hole in the world and our little corner of depression, and it helps us to get out of the poor me's. There's many ways to fight this type of depression. There's no magic pill, no magic wand. It's just something you have to walk through and work through it. And one of the things that you can do is to take little trips. You know, if you're at work for lunch, get out. Get out of that office, take your lunch and go to a park and sit out in nature. Talk to people, meet new and interesting people, just like you did when you were on your trip. Go to your local museum and sit back and look at the beautiful art. Look at something new, something you've never looked at before. Go to your local library. Take one of the classes they may be teaching, whether it's hobby or a lecture. Just get out, do something that you don't normally do. Because what's happening is that your brain is so stuck on all the amazing things that you did and you learned and you experienced, that you're not getting that fulfillment anymore, and your brain is, I like to say, your brain is suffocating from the humdrums. It really is. Because all you're doing is coming home, sitting in front of that TV, watching the same old show you used to watch, eating the same old meal you used to eat, and you're not doing anything new and interesting. So you have to battle that depression by getting out and reliving some of those experiences. Whether it's taking a new trail that you've always intended on taking, reading a book that is something new and interesting. So many things. But the fact is, you can't sit in your little box and hope this is going to go away, because it won't. There was a trip that we took, and I spent a full week experiencing new things, talking to new people, seeing new and interesting places. We came back, and for 2 long weeks, I cried. I mourned that we weren't there. I was physically ill. Then we learned what it's called: post-travel depression. And we found out that if you get outside, you do some hiking, you do new and interesting things that you don't normally do, it helps. Because your brain had a moment where it was learning so much and experiencing so much, and it was growing by leaps and bounds, that it was almost like a drug. I was having travel withdrawal. So you have to feed it a little bit every day. Eventually, that sadness of not being able to be in Cabo or being on the beach every day will go away. But until then, find little adventures. Find little ways to make your day better. That's it. That's all there is to it. But sometimes it takes getting our friends to help us to remember it's all going to be okay. You just have to get out and live life outside your box. You know I am. So get out there and fight it. Don't allow it to consume you. Go do a little bit of something every day. Talk to y'all later.